Listen, I've seen a lot of things in my time watching anime. Um, but the fact that in any other show, when they give an out, like, hey, you know the dead bodies, they turn into leaves. We can actually reverse it if we use some ancient ninjutsu. Okay. Oh, and there's also some people who can resurrect. Okay, that explains why they've been killing off these crazy character designs, right? Like, oh, they're actually gonna bring them back. We'll have like a little zombie arc. And okay, I mean, literally what I thought, I'm like, well, if they turn into leaves and they can be resurrected, we'll burn the bodies, right? I mean, it's the natural reaction. What isn't the natural reaction is, hey, I appreciate you guys looking out for her. I brought some sweet potatoes, and we're gonna roast them over the fire. I don't know if we got enough fuel for the fire. Oh, don't worry, I got some leaves. They kill people, turn them into leaves, burn them, and if we're already making a fire, might as well roast some sweet potatoes on them. This is the craziest murderous Yuri show of all time. And the fact that they don't bait you with the Yuri either. They're like, hey, here's this loving, amazing relationship, and then here's this borderline abusive one. I want more. I got full live reactions, full uncut thoughts over on my Patreon. You want to support my work, see me break down in real time over there exclusively. So, I said it last week. The way that this assassin is just so manipulative and exploitive. The fact that at the end of last episode, I think it was the scene after the credits, she's like, "Hey, if you do a billion things for me, I might get you a sweet treat." It was pointed out though that she never said that she'd buy her a sweet treat. She would just take her to a place, which probably indicates that she made her buy her own sweet treat. A man can hope it wasn't that bad, but still. And they kickstart this episode off in an even worse way. I've been under the assumption she's been sleeping in the same room because that's usually how it is. Like, yeah, I get she has the bed, it's her place, but I figured she was sleeping next to her, right? Or at least in this, it's a small room, but I think everyone probably was like, okay, she makes her sleep in the hallway. And crazy enough, like, it's not even the fact that, like, oh, we're gonna watch this horror movie that she's very clearly scared of, and then I'm gonna make you sleep in the hall. The laundry room kitchen hybrid was her bedroom. Now, sure, is it because she probably is embarrassed and, she had a hard... Yes, of course it is. She has a hard time opening up and she acts like a bitch in the process. And by the end of the episode, they sleep in the same room, but still abusive. And I think what makes it so great is you could have wrote this in a way that it would have downgraded it so much by just having that be the relationship. We could have had the other two not really been a thing yet, or maybe they're teasing they might be. And it would have just been like, okay, I guess that is... No, but they have to see this loving... Okay. Is one kind of a deadbeat and just gambles the money that is given to her every day? Yes. But at least they love each other. They're so romantic. And then we have... Hey, can you clean up this dead body in the alleyway? And the good thing is they are at least going the route of showing that she does care. So every time something could potentially kill our ninja, she's there to kill someone. Because she's always tagging behind, she's keeping a close distance because she wants to make sure she's safe. So there is generally care there for her. Twisted care, but care nonetheless. But very clearly, I think if you ask Miss Ninja what type of relationship would she want, she probably would say, well, I want what they're having. Now, if you ask her this probably in 5 episodes, she'd say she likes the relationship she has with her assassin, but still, leaves a lot to be desired. I made the joke last week about how, like, hey, it'd be hilarious if the bodies were, like, jumping into someone's, like, backyard. And now we have confirmation that it's like a type of alchemy, right? And it makes sense if it's, if you're just transforming them into one thing, it makes sense you could transform them into the other. And to be honest, necromancy isn't a crazy concept in a world where ninjas are turning people into leaves. I believe that. But the fact that they don't beat around the bush, they respect your intelligence, because is it messed up to say you should burn the leaves because, well, that would get rid of the body? Sure, but it's the realistic thing. You can't just burn a body. The smell, the remains, you're gonna get in even more trouble than you are if you just simply hit a body. But if you turn them into normal plant leaves and then burn those, there's nothing there to one, bring back, and two, get caught. It's a pretty brilliant thing. But where I draw the line is using it as fire to cook with. Now, maybe technically it wouldn't change the taste or anything weird because they're leaves, but it's just the concept of like, I'm looking at the remains of my victim. I don't have it in me, I gotta be 100%. But bless these psychopaths and everything they do. I just love how this show legitimately is unhinged. It has no shits given in terms of the brutality. You legitimately have two different romances that are equally enjoyable. One wholesome as hell, though you really gotta smack that deadbeat around so she gets a day job. And then two, like, just, my guys. They title this episode something like Konoha's Feelings or Ninja and Assassin's Feelings, something like that. So you knew you were getting an episode to at least build them into something. And I do think we reached an ending where they are a lot more enjoyable together because, you know, she at least is opening her heart a little. And I think there is less of misunderstandings like, oh, she knows that she's always tagging behind to make sure she's there. But it don't change the fact that this girl is not a great partner. And I love that. It's also really funny that we have the cheating allegations like moments prior before someone with a bazooka pops up and says, "How dare you run off with her?" And she's like, says some random girl's name. She's like, "That's not my name, but I'll kill her and then you'll remember me properly." And the best part too is when like, "Oh, you wanted me to die, huh?" She didn't correct her. Like, yeah, it would have been nice if you died. This show, I thought sounded fun. Like, it sounded funny, but I was expecting the equivalent of a 5-minute episode entertainment value. Something that's short, sweet, few fun jokes, but nothing too crazy. And I'm getting, like, something that I could probably watch 10 seasons of and not get bored. This is really, really good, and I'm gonna say it every single week because it continues to blow me away that this isn't a Kyoto Animation show. But bless Shaft and all the quality that this show is oozing. It's funny. It's thought-provoking at times in terms of trying to dissect how they're going to handle things. But biggest of all, like, they don't bullshit you. They're like, oh, hey, you're probably wondering, could they bring them back? Yes, but we're going to burn the bodies. Leave no stone unturned in this show. You let me know your thoughts down below. What did you think? Like, I feel like there's a lot people might see coming, but cooking food over the dead bodies was probably not one of them. But your thoughts. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new around here, of course, ring that bell, and like I mentioned, we got those full live reactions over on Patreon, and hey, while you're over there, I'll also give you a video shout out. Alright, so today we got Gareth Green, Durberg Jude, Third Dynasty, Arter Kunha, Ham of Rage, Devin Mitchell, Tony X, Spectra, Monty7, and we also have Exia, so I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care, and y'all have a good one.